Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MLSsoccer.com's Brazil Bound, presented by Castrol GTX High Mileage. I'm Greg Lalas alongside Jesse Marsch. And what a result we've just seen from Fortaleza. Mexico 0-0 with Brazil. Maybe a shocker. I think for a lot of people this is kind of a shocker. What about you?
I think Mexico's played two really good games at this World Cup. There's no reason why they couldn't win it all.
Really? That's where you're going to go? Hang on. Let me take you back a little bit when a brave, solitary man made a suggestion about this Mexico team. So I'm going to go not out on a limb, but out on like a wire, because Mexico is going to win the World Cup, everybody. Viva Mexico! All right. So Jesse, you're on the bandwagon now, right?
Well, not quite yet, but I will say this was a great performance from Mexico, and it started with Ochoa in goal. Yep. And he made 6 saves, 4 of them in the spectacular fashion, and sometimes the ball just came right at him and hit him, but his ability to now read plays, position himself well, stand up, and when balls came and hit him, he was able to parry them to the side. So he didn't give up any rebounds, and he was in the right spot at the right time.
And that save on the header, we saw the goal line technology said it was on the line, and he jumped back, an incredible save.
Yeah, fantastic.
And when he wasn't able to actually, push it far away, his defense was right in front of him. And this backline did very, very well against that vaunted Brazilian attack.
Yeah, well, I think the 3 center backs, which are Rodriguez, Marquez, and Moreno, all 3 now are pretty nimble, but bigger guys, so they're good in the air and they're good on one-on-one situations. So when now Brazilian players started coming at him, specifically Neymar, they did a good job of standing him up, taking away his options, and really shifting and dealing with all those moments together. So that's one of the best defensive performances I think we've seen from this World Cup.
Rafa Marquez, who would have thought? Rafa Marquez in his 4th World Cup. Now they also had some very good help in the midfield. Vasquez was very good at the holding midfield position. What about at the other end? This was not a bunkering back Mexico team against Brazil. They had some chances, a lot of shots from distance, but they were getting some joy up front as well.
Yeah, for sure. And, their ability to come back and now keep things tight and then win balls and start to open up at that moment. And a lot of those times they were able to make not just the first pass, but the second pass to relieve pressure. And then they could use their outside guys like Aguilar and Layun to join in and now be part of the attack. And Dos Santos had another good game. Peralta had another good game. Herrera had another good game. So they've got the building blocks to do well in this tournament and potentially go far once you get to the elimination round.
Well, Jesse, their next game is against Croatia, and there's a good chance that they could only need a draw in that to advance out of this group. And then you're going to get on the bandwagon.
If they win the group, then they put themselves in really good shape going forward. And if that happens, we'll revisit the dream.
Oh, it's a sueño, my friend.
El
it is
sueño.
A sueño. All right, well, that's it for MLSsoccer.com's Brazil Bound, presented by Castrol GTX High Mileage. If you have any thoughts about Jesse's dream or not getting on the bandwagon, let us know in the comments below or hit us up on Twitter, #BrazilBound. Make sure you use that. And you might get a little bit of Castrol swag. There's an armadillo. Fuleco has just made an appearance here. That's it for Jesse Marsch. Jesse El Sueño Marsch, I should say. And Greg Lalas. We'll talk to you next time.